Senator Butt, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And again, both of you all, thank you for being here. Congrats on your nominations. Mr. Chalet, I'd like to do a bit of a quick round, if you would, on a range of topics. So if you would keep your answers rather short. Assistant Secretary Wallander and General Cavoli, they're on the record stating that 2% of GDP is no longer sufficient spending goal for NATO. You agree?
Senator, thank you for the question. Thanks for the time in your office the other day. I do agree. The new NATO agreement at the Vilnius summit is that 2% is the floor, not the ceiling for defense spending for our NATO allies.
Thank you. So one of the criticisms of ongoing support to Ukraine is a potential trade-off of munitions that we're sending compared to what Taiwan requires to defend itself from an increasingly aggressive China. So if confirmed, do you commit to reviewing this and providing your best policy advice to as Secretary, as well as to Congress?
Yes, Senator, absolutely.
If you determine that such trade-offs exist, do you commit to working with your colleagues, particularly the Undersecretary for Acquisitions and Sustainment, to request both the resources and authorities necessary to meet our defense requirements and commitments, including maximizing existing production lines and or increasing production lines of critical munitions?
Yes, Senator, absolutely.
So in the fiscal year 2017 NDAA, Congress included Section 922 to enhance or upgrade the Assistant Secretary of Defense for special operations and low-intensity conflict. It upgraded their responsibilities to be more like those of a service secretary. So, if confirmed, do you commit to take actions necessary to fully implement Section 922? Yes or no?
Yes, Senator, I look forward to, if confirmed, working to implement that and working with you on that.
Thank you. Mr. Chalet, on a different topic, you're on record stating that, and I quote, and my colleagues mentioned similar things a few moments ago, but I quote, you said it was preposterous and not supported by evidence that there is a security threat along the southwest border. But we know now that that's objectively false. So earlier this week, Customs and Border Protection stated that there were approximately 11,000 encounters at the southwest border in a 24-hour span, making it the single highest day in recent memory. So as of July, 160 migrants who matched those listed on the terrorist watch list have been apprehended crossing the U.S.-Mexico border during 2023 compared to 100 in all of 2022. That's just the ones we know about. So would you still say that there is no security threat along the southern border?
Senator, we need to have a safe and secure border. DOD,
You say that there is no security threat along the southwest border, sir?
I believe there are security threats across the southwest border, which is why we need a safe and secure border.
But at one point you said it's preposterous and not supported by evidence that there's a security threat, so you don't agree with your prior statement.
Senator, I don't recall the specific example or that quote or what the security threat in question was I was being asked. But what I can tell you is, if confirmed, I believe we need to have a safe and secure border, and if confirmed, I'll work to ensure the DOD is playing its
Thank you. And you believe that there is a security threat along the southwest border as of now?
I believe that Secretary Austin was absolutely correct to add additional DOD resources.
Sir, I'm just asking you, would you believe that there is no security threat along the southwest border as of right now?
I believe that there is a threat that warrants the deployment of U.S. active duty troops to the border, which Secretary Austin has done.
Let me broaden the aperture a bit. So it's a basic matter of sovereignty for nations to secure their border. Do you agree?
Absolutely.
I understand that you would prefer not to send troops to the border so that we can maintain readiness to respond to the military threats posed by China, Russia, and other bad actors. But until the Biden administration prioritizes border security, I believe it's a necessity, do you not believe, to secure our southern border?
Senator, thanks for the question. I believe we need to have a safe and secure border, full stop.
Chairman, I yield back.
Thank you very much, Senator Budd. Senator Duckworth, please.